Okay, so moving on then, we've got the next question. Now, I need to point out we've already worked out, haven't we, from the previous question, that dy by dx of this particular question is 3x squared minus 8x minus 3. Now, you can differentiate it again to work that out if you like, but you don't need to. Okay, you've already worked that bit out. Now, it says the gradient is negative 8. So when does this lot, 3x squared minus 8x minus 3, equal negative 8, is what we're trying to work out. Okay, so what we end up with is 3x squared minus 8x plus 5 equals 0. Okay, and at this point we use our calculators and we find out that x is... What are the values of x? Anybody done it in the calculator? 3.66 and... There should be two answers. Could I steal somebody's calculator quickly then, please? Thank you. So what you do here is that you go to... Oh, no, you used solver, didn't you? No, don't use solver. Okay? You use a polynomial solver, okay? Because polynomial is what we've got, okay? So what have we got? We've got squareds in this one, haven't we? Oops, it's just gone all funny. It'll settle down. This has got squares in it, trust me. All right, now, so we go 2, okay, and it was 3x squared. How many x's did we have? Negative 8. It wasn't 8, it was negative 8, wasn't it? Yeah? So negative 8. And what's the number on the end? Positive 5, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, and you get 1.6666 and 1. Okay, so not 3.666 at all. That's why you don't use solver, by the way. There we go. So we've got x is 1.66 or x is 1. Now, that's not the answer to the question, okay? But it's half the answer to the question. And bear in mind, it says find the point. There are actually two of them. All right? So, now we know that x is 1.66 or x is 1. I prefer 5/3 personally, but you can use 1.66. And now what we're going to do, we're going to put these values back in our original equation. So we're going to put them back into this equation because that's going to give us the y value. Okay? Now, there is actually a quick way of doing this on your calculator. I'm just going to show it to you. Okay, so if you go to menu, you just go to run mode. Okay, and I put 5/3 because I prefer using 5/3 because it's more accurate. Oh, thanks for that. Okay, 5/3, and I put it into, I use the little arrow button. For those of you who don't know, the arrow button is this one here. All right, so I'm going to put that into memory A. So I press my alpha button and press A. Okay, now it's much quicker for me to type in what's on my formula here. So I want x squared, so that's a cubed, sorry. So a raised to the power of 3 minus 4a squared minus, oops, try that again, 4a, well, I thought I pressed the squared button. That's better. 4a squared minus 3a plus 1. And I get 283/27. Okay? That's how you do it. So that's going to be the answer to that one. So I can put that into a decimal quite easily by pressing my fractions decimal button. So I get minus 10.48. So y is minus 10.48. Okay? And when x is 1, well, guess what I'm going to do now? I'm going to put 1 into memory B, and I'm going to do exactly the same job. So, b cubed, no, missed. Is there something wrong with your calculator? Minus 4b squared minus 3b plus 1. And I get negative 5. Now I suspect they're looking for that one. Okay, but the other one would be valid as well. All right? So, just recapping very briefly, I'd already differentiated it. I said, let's make it equal to -8. Okay, just to be quite straightforward and easy about it. Okay, once I'd worked all of that out, I used my calculator to work out I'll get 1.641. Okay, I then put those values in, and I got my two answers. And that's how you do it.